Hello everyone, Evasion here and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I actually dusted off the main rogue and decided to play a couple solo shuffles. And it was actually really fun. So I managed to climb my character up to 2400. I wanted to upgrade my gear to the 408 item level just for fun. So I needed to get that from somewhere and solo shuffle was probably the easiest place to get it. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a little commentary of my final game to get to 2400 or Elite. I'm going to be sharing my strategies and things that I'm thinking, as well as what's going on in the game, and maybe pointing out some mistakes that I might notice from watching back my own gameplay. So if you like this kind of content, please be sure to like the video and consider subscribing for more, as it really helps the channel. And yeah, let's hop straight into the clip. Alright, in this round we have a Death Knight, a BM Hunter, Discipline Priest, and on my team I have a Holy Pally and a Marksman Hunter. The Hunter asks if he wants Hunter DK, so I say we're going to go on the Hunter, and he's down. So we are going to be looking to open up on the Hunter in this game. Most likely he's going to be in Stealth. So what I choose to do in this game is I just get some kind of opener going. The Priest gets Combat, I get Found, which is really bad. I just throw Blind on the Priest, and then I open up onto the DK. The DK already AMSs, which I'm sure it stops some damage, but it's not too crazy for our comp. We're just trying to get the Hunter out of Stealth. The Hunter comes out right about now, and I'm looking to swap onto the Hunter. I get gripped by A-Bomb Limb, and then I kidney the Hunter, and I go for a delayed bomb into a... I was going to cheap shot off this, but we got Turtle. We got the overlap of the Priest barrier, powered barrier, and now we have the Priest Trinket. So pretty much, if we can get another CC chain onto the Priest, we're going to be okay. I just threw a Disarm on the Hunter. It is BM. It would have been better on the DK, but I'm just trying to delay damage for the next go here. We get the cheap shot, and this guy's not in a great spot, and he goes down. So some quick trinkets traded out of the Priest, and some early cooldowns. The major one being Turtle and Barrier being out of the way. The fact that he was LOS was not good. He could have probably gotten pain suppression from his Priest. You know, had some stuff been different, but that's that. And now we're going into round 2 here. Round 2, we got the DK on our team. When you're with the DK, he's going to break your CC. So what I usually try to do, I try to put out blind and stuff really, really fast so that maybe the healers will trade Trinket. And then after that, we can try to get little kills where I can put like a kidney shot onto the healer and then a quick burst with cheap shot onto the kill target. The Hunter actually sees me, so I step there to avoid the flare because he would have got me for sure. I get him out here, and we get the early grip Asphyxiate LOS, which forces the BM Hunter's Trinket. After dying round 1, I'm sure he's feeling a little on edge. So he's trading those cooldowns ultra fast. I'm looking at the Marksman here because I don't want him to get his burst off. I go throw a Disarm after his first aim shot just to reduce the damage. Once again, they did not get a very good trade of cooldowns, and he's going to go down pretty quick there. All right, going into this round, we have the BM Hunter and the Priest, who are both a little on the back foot. I tell them I want to go on the Hunter. And the thing that I know, since they were having a hard time in the first couple rounds, I'm going to be more attentive. I'm looking for more opportunities to peel. I go wide here so I don't get found. It's obviously going to cost me getting a sap. That's okay. I'm going to throw the early blind on the Pally, and I'm just going to try to get on the Hunter. I throw a cheap shot, and I decide instead of bursting here, since they get sack and Roar of Sacrifice, I put a gouge onto the Hunter and a kidney shot onto the DK just to peel. I also decided to duel the DK. I just want to survive here. I want at least one more good opportunity to try and kill somebody before the round's over. We trade Barrier, which is all right. Now I'm just waiting for a cheap shot DR to fall off the Hunter so we can get another burst attempt. I get a kidney shot off of Trap onto the Pally, and we force Bop. We get a nice Fear onto the Pally to follow up. And I try to press Disarm here on the Hunter. I throw a bomb. It was not ideal. It was not an ideal bomb, but it worked out here. The game is just about over in this situation. I pretty much need Stun DR to fall off the Hunter, and I can just try to burst him, and they're not going to be able to catch up because currently Holy Paladins don't really have good healing output, like at all. All right, here we have round 4. Going into round 4, we got 3 wins so far. This is our second game with the DK. And same thing, I'm going to go wide again here. The Unholy DK is on my team, but there's 2 flares, which is another thing to look out for. The Hunter also has a history of going to the goo. Probably likes the wide open area over here. I'm going to be looking to get some kind of sap onto the Pally. And I'm probably going to favor killing Marksman Hunter as I can stop more damage by being on them. I get the blind out early, and then I go for a cheap shot here onto the Marksman Hunter. It's also, you know, really hard to put out aim shots while you're stunned. It's in fact impossible. We get the early bubble here on the Pally, and we have to do anything here to prevent them from killing the DK. So I get a disarm onto the marksman. Definitely the most effective target out of the two hunters, as it actually needs its weapon to deal damage. We get a strangulate here on to the paladin, and I go for a bomb off. We force turtle. That was a half decent bomb, even though the guy wasn't stunned, just to force the guy to absolutely press turtle there or die. And then I get a duel out of turtle, and I'm able to steal a round. It's nice to at least see me steal a single round in the game. It's been a pretty clean game, pretty fair up till that point, but we steal the round with the duel. For round 5, we're with the Marksman Hunter and the Discipline Priest. We're going to be looking to go on the BM Hunter. I go way wide here to try to avoid this A-bomb. And I'm going to get some early CC on the Pally. I decide to throw my blind, probably just like normal, and I'm going to get the cheap shot onto the Hunter. They get instant Roar of Sack onto the Hunter, and we get some early burst. Despite, you know, getting Roar of Sack, we still put out a lot of damage and forced the Trinket and a Bop. I just throw a kidney shot onto the Pally, and we're trying to keep some pressure going here onto the BM Hunter. Not a whole lot of pressure going out, a little bit of splitting happening by them, and the Hunter's doing a pretty good job avoiding damage. I put a disarm here on the BM Hunter just to reduce some damage. We're going to get the kill right shortly. I decide to drop a bomb here. He's going to trinket the stun anyway, but the bomb's also there just to maybe stop the global. If it stopped even one global, it's probably why my Hunter survived at 70k health. It was a pretty explosive round, but we managed to win the race there in that situation, and we're going to be hopping into the final round here. Here, ideally, I would want to go right here, avoid the A-bomb, and I want to go onto the Marksman Hunter. I managed to dodge the flare. We get the sap onto the Priest, and we're just going to start up here onto the DK until the Hunter comes out. And I throw a early disarm, and I get a cheap shot and a early secret technique onto the Hunter. I throw a delayed bomb, and I manage to cheap shot his disengage to keep him there for an extra fraction of a second. I go for an early duel here, and the Priest uses a powered barrier, which was pretty good in the situation. He overlapped it with Pain Sup, but definitely kept the guy alive. And, you know, healers keeping people alive is generally a good thing. We are really close right here. This is a little unfortunate. We are going to lose the round, I believe, right here, but we get turtle. We are insanely close. I gouged this guy just to keep the pressure going. The Pally's having a hard time, and they're going to be able to burst him here. I get feared off. I try to get here to disarm this. I managed to kidney shot it. I get gripped off. I go for like a final burst. I do like a little bit of a desperation swap here to the Priest, and it's not enough. And our Pally is going to go down. What I would have liked to do here is when I got gripped off, I shouldn't have immediately stepped back to the Hunter. As you can see, I have disarm still. I might have been able to disarm and gouge the DK, and maybe that would have been enough for the Pally to survive. And then we could have just killed the Hunter on my next dance charge, which is coming up in a couple seconds. But anyway, that is Elite. It was pretty easy, to be honest. The rating's definitely inflated, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm probably going to start doing videos on more specific things that I find interesting. I'll definitely keep doing some of these commentaries. Just upload a game here and there and can try to explain. There's so much stuff going on. It's like I'd have to really make a video talking about a specific thing to really hone in on something in a game. But if you enjoy these general commentaries, talk to me in the comments below. And yeah, we'll see you again in the next one. Thanks for watching. I got hella carried away here, but it looks so cool. Satisfying. See you again soon.